Hey everyone, this is Dexmaster, and we're taking on Fire Red right now. Let's get into it. In this playthrough, we're just going to try and beat the game. We're not really trying to do anything special. We're going to try and get the best Pokemon we can for our team and get through this. So I chose my name, Chris, and Kaz is going to be my rival, just so you know. We skipped all that for you. So I had gone and turned on the computer. Now I gotta sit here and talk to my mom for a second. So my mom tells me Professor Oak is looking for me, so I go right next door. Now Daisy is telling me to go meet her brother over at the lab. So Kaz tells me Professor Oak isn't around, so I know that if I try to leave town, he's going to chase me down. And there he is. Lo and behold. So I realize at this point it's a lot of dialogue to take in, but it's kind of the start of the game and when we choose our starter. So I'm leaving it all in so you guys can read it. You can skip forward if you want. Now Kaz is a little miffed here because I'm getting to choose first, but I already know which one I'm going to take no matter what. I'm taking Charmander. So I'm certain the one on the end here is Charmander, and of course it is, so obviously I take him. Yes I am. Go with the classic. So after a whole bunch more dialogue, I try to leave, but Kaz ain't gonna let me leave without having to fight. So this is my first fight with Charmander. Shouldn't we at least go outside? Kaz. So after a bunch of back and forths and stuff like that, I finally hit him with a tackle, and Squirtle gets squished. Oh, I got him. $70 experience points. Wow. So now I'm just going to leave for Viridian City, and there I'm going to get close to the Poké Center, and then I'm going to grind Charmander up into a higher level so that he's not weak anymore. So my first wild fight is right here against Rattata, and I don't have much trouble with him. He's only a level 2. I only have one attack, so I can just spam the button. That's why I don't even have to read it. So one thing I love about these Nintendo games is they really were telling you early on in the instructions, talk to everybody. So always when you see a kid or some person standing in the wild or wherever, talk to them, get the information, because that information will push the story further. Another Rattata. There we go. Yeah, level 7. Makes us stronger. I learned Ember. So after a few battles and a little bit of a trek, I finally made my way to Viridian City. So the first thing I do is go to the Poké Center and I heal up my Charmander. So I'm showing you the whole process this time, but after this from now on you'll see me enter and then you'll see me leave because you don't need to watch this every time. So now we're going back to where we came from, and I'm just going to flip over this little area here, and you see this patch of grass? This is the area we're going to just grind. Just go back and forth across this grass until I've taken my Charmander up past level 10. Level 8. I went too quick. And here we go. Oh, Pidgey for the first time. I think Ember is really strong against this one. I'll do one more, then I'm gonna go heal my guy up. Wow, even Scratch is more powerful now. There we go. So now after this win, I go back up to the Poké Center, and I don't have to do this, but just in case they get a critical hit against my Charmander, I don't want him passing out or anything. So I come here and heal him up to his highest level. So now we're back fighting again, and I just got to level 9. Now you can see as this fight ends, I then start marching back and forth in the grass, and that's the way we get these fights. Just go back and forth until you get another one, and we're back into it. So as this fight starts, it actually ends on a different fight. This is like 6 fights later, or maybe 4, whatever it is. And I just defeat Rattata there, but I'm way too low. So now I'm going to take myself back up to the Poké Center and replenish Charmander and get him back up to regular health. So after doing that, we head straight back down and start grinding some more. So as this fight starts, I stayed here for quite a while, and we fought a whole bunch. We started here at level 9, as you can see, and we're at level 10 in this fight, and because I won this one, we're now at level 11. Now you can see all the stats after this, and you'll see that we're growing pretty strong. See max hit points, we got 2 more speed. There we go. As I head back to Viridian City, I can see this sign, and it gives you a trainer's tips, and there you go, you can read it for yourself. Again, following the instructions that they gave you, talk to everybody. Sometimes they point you in the right direction. This one, he's just kind of having a comment about what the mechanics are in the game. So after that small conversation, we head to the left of Viridian City, and that happens to be Route 22. And we start doing some grinding up here. So one of the ideas of going to Route 22 is just getting a stronger opponent, and that maybe the experience points would be worth more. But this is somebody I wanted on my team, and it was disappointing that I couldn't capture it. So after a few more battles, I make my way back to Viridian City and head into a different store. We're gonna go in here. So I knew from a previous playthrough that Professor Oak had a package of some kind at this store. So now I'm getting it, and then we're gonna make our way back to Professor Oak and give him this package. So now that we're back to Pallet Town, we're just going to go straight to Professor Oak and let's get this on the move. So that parcel moves the story forward, and now I get some Pokeballs. And for those of you wondering, that last Pokeball has Bulbasaur in it. It's a Pokedex. And here's Kaz talking crap again, telling me that I don't have to bother? Are you kidding me? We're playing this game together, son. Now I gotta go talk to his sister to get a map. Kaz is just busting my balls every chance he gets. Little bugger. Daisy and I get along. Okay, we got no issues. I think she's got the hots for me. And I keep telling myself that. So after my conversation with Daisy, we get outside, we're in Pallet Town, we're going to take Route 1, and we're making our way back to Viridian City. So this guy is showing me exactly how to use a Pokeball and what I need to do. So it's, again, these kind of mini tutorials throughout the game show you what you need to do. It's good. That little feller knows what he's doing. We're going to Viridian Forest because there's a Pikachu in here. He's a rare spawn, but we're going to go in here And whatever we get, we get. But Spearow would be nice to catch. Yeah, I don't know. Because it's so tough for me to get Pokeballs, I'm being very careful of who I capture with it. I want them on my team if I capture them. There we go. So after a few more fights, we make our way deeper into the forest and I run into this guy, and then I have another fight. So I look at it and I notice that he's got 2 Pokemon and I only got 1. That's not what I wanted to see. $79 experience points is awesome. That's a lot, so I'll take it. So beating Caterpie and I get another 90 experience points, so that's fantastic. This is what we need. So a little further down the path, and after a few more fights, this happens. Here we go. This gets us to level 13 now. Pikachu! I can't lower him down. Damn it. So the reason I'm worried is my Charmander is way too high a level for this level 3 Pikachu. Pikachu is a rare spawn, about 5%. So I decided to go straight to the Pokeball and try and capture it right away without doing any damage, which makes it harder. I don't have... There it is. I really wanted this one on my team as well, so it was nice to actually capture him. Right on. Pikachu. Got Pikachu. That's success. We don't have to go any further now. So now that I've caught Pikachu, I want to go back to Viridian Town and get the Poke Center and fix myself up. But this bug catcher guy gets in my way and I have to battle him right now. Having Metal Claw is very important when I go to face Brock in the first gym. All of Brock's Pokemon are rock type, and the Metal Claw can cut right through them a lot easier and cause more damage. Without it, my Charmander is actually quite weak against those rock types, so that's an important move for us to get. So Pikachu got too weak in that battle, and she was about to pass out, or faint, and she wouldn't have got any experience points that way. Therefore I pulled her out and I let Charmander finish off the fight. And because Pikachu got the experience points, she grew to level 4. So after a few fights I finally make my way back to Viridian Town, and we go into the Poke Center. So because I wanted to capture this Mankey, I made sure to bring in Pikachu because Charmander is just going to knock him right out. He's only a level 3, so I wanted to take Pikachu just to knock him down a hair or two, and then hit him with a Pokeball and hopefully capture him. So the wild Mankey hits my Pikachu with a critical hit, lowering his points to almost 0, and I have to swap him out so that Pikachu doesn't faint and then he gets no experience points. So I switch back to Charmander, and now I'm going to throw the Pokeball. So now we got Mankey on the team, and he's the 3rd member of our team. But Mankey is most important in the first gym when we fight Brock because he's very strong against rock types. Kaz, you miserable bastard. So I'm not going to show the entire fight, there's no point really, I mean, it's not a big deal. But after a couple of shots, I finally defeat Squirtle. Now this is the best. I got 144 Pokédollars or whatever they're called, and that is actually very helpful. That's almost a full Pokeball right there. So as I travel over here, I can see this is the Pokemon League, this is the gym, this is where I'm supposed to go, but I'm not quite ready to get there yet. I need to level up my other Pokemon in order to prepare for this, so I'm not going in there yet. So I head back to Viridian City and I'm gonna heal up my Pokemon again. After a few battles and stuff, we come across this Caterpie, and he's a good one to add to the team because he knows the spell Sleep, and if you run into a rare Pokemon, we can send him out, run the Sleep spell, and then catch that rare Pokemon a lot easier just with this guy. So early game he's very important, and that's why I put him on my team. This is why we catch him here. So we had worked Caterpie down a little lower, and then I finally threw a Pokeball. And we caught him. So now he's on our team too. And that's going to do it for this episode. It's the first episode of our Fire Red series. And when we return, I'm going to go hunt down Nidoran before I take on Brock. And I'll probably grind up my other Pokemon to past at least level 10. That's the goal anyways. Hope you enjoyed the episode. We'll see you in the next one.